And then concerts in the park. We've been talking about that a lot.
Yes, that one.
And these things don't happen in a vacuum. Just don't snap your fingers and make them happen. We've got Kyle Lopez with us. She's the event coordinator for the city of Santa Clarita, and we're going to talk about all the great things that are going on here.
I can't wait.
Kyle, welcome back.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, there you go. I never get that from you.
Oh, I'm sorry. You can't hear it, Kyle, but I just played some applause for you there.
Oh, wonderful. How nice.
So let's talk about census first, because it is definitely a party atmosphere. It's a kid-friendly event. I said that last week, and somebody said, but they're walking around with booze. I go, okay, yeah, right, because you never walk around with booze at your house. But it's not that kind. It's a family event. I mean, it truly is, right?
Yeah, I definitely think it's kind of transitioned that way. It was originally geared to be kind of an adult-centered event, but I think over the years, people obviously bring their families, and it's it's a fun evening. So why wouldn't you want to?
Yeah, and you got all those. I called them rides the other day. He corrected me. They're like little carnival things going on. I saw the one that one thing where you strap yourself in and you can spin all kinds of ways.
Yes, the Orbitron.
Yeah.
If you like to get really dizzy, it's a great thing to do.
Kyle knows her rides there. Orbitron.
There you go. And the barf buckets are free, I take it. Come on. A couple of drinks, throw back a hot dog, and then you go for the ride. Good luck with that.
But we've had concerts in the park starting from the first weekend here in July. It's in Central Park. And we've had the very first one was Super Soul Groove. That was disco funk in the end. Lincoln Park. I know you have an issue with the way it's spelled.
They obviously went to public school, but go ahead.
And what else do we have coming up, Kyle?
So we have a great lineup. So this coming weekend on the 20th, we have a Jimmy Buffett tribute, which will be really fun. We also have a 90s and 2000s boy band tribute, which...
If you do a Jimmy Buffett, right, are there free margaritas?
We're not providing anything. But I'm sure attendees can get creative.
All right, can neither confirm nor deny.
There's a dollar drink, okay?
Yes.
I'm telling you, we're gonna make some money on this somehow. Go ahead.
So then we have the 27th. We have a 90s and 2000s boy band tribute, which should be really fun. And then
come on, he's playing in sync or something.
If you want to put on those headphones there,
yes,
you
I
can
didn't
hear
even
all
realize. I
the
love
little
that. Yes,
crazy
let's do
things that
it.
I'm putting here.
Let's do it.
So yeah, a boy band going on.
Boy band. Yes. Okay, there we go. Love that. So a boy band tribute, which should be fun because we do have a little video that'll be coming out next week that we have some folks that did the actual bye 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 dance. So keep a look out on our social media if you want to see a fun little. Yes.
Are the people we might know that I can make fun of?
I don't know. Maybe it's some of our city staff that were willing. Maybe not willing. They were kind of voluntold, but really took on the part. So they were great.
Yeah, that's a new word. We're going to use that.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they were fantastic. So then we also have in August we have a Creedence Clearwater Revival tribute, which should be really fun.
That should be fun.
An 80s concert experience, which will be a good time. And actually that same evening we'll have National Night Out with the Sheriff's Department at Central Park. So that should be kind of a fun partnership. And then on the 7th, I think it's the 17th. I usually know my dates by now, all the concerts, right? Thank you. The 17th, we have Rebel Heart, which is a country music night. And then we're rounding out the series with a Latin diva show. And she'll be performing music from Shakira, Selena, Gloria Estefan, and Celia Cruz.
Yeah, I loved Gloria Estefan.
Yeah. Awesome. So I noticed a bit of a pattern. Was this intentional where you kind of went back and forth between the eras? Because we had like disco, and then we went to more modern, like early 2000s, and we went back to like classic with Jimmy Buffett, and then we're back to modern with the boy bands. Was that totally intentional, or?
You know what, I'm going to be honest. No, it didn't work that way. I think where it was intentional was trying to provide a varied lineup. So that was where the focus was, providing a varied lineup. And to be honest, a lot of the bands picked their own dates, and it just kind of laid out that way.
Really?
Oh, interesting.
So I don't even think I realized that until you mentioned it. So it really worked out. It really worked out. And funny enough, last year with the Taylor Swift tribute, I didn't even realize that was the week that she was performing in Los Angeles. So
really?
So it just happened to work out that we did the Taylor Swift concert the same week that I guess divine intervention on my part. I don't know, right?
Oh, well, we'll just say that Kyle totally planned this out.
I planned it out, yes.
This was intentional.
Yes.
It's a creative choice.
Yes.
Well, that's really, and it's totally free.
Totally free. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
totally free. And have you had a favorite band this year so far? Are you still looking forward to one of these bands?
I think I'm still looking forward to it. I'm going to be honest. I didn't know kind of what to expect with Linkin Park. I enjoy some of their songs, but I didn't know kind of what kind of crowd. But the crowd was amazing. They had a great time. The band was wonderful to work with. So I think, not that I was pleasantly surprised, but it ended up being a really great show. I think personally, probably 90s and 2000s boy band, just because it resonates a lot with, the time period that I grew up with. But honestly, I think there's going to be some great shows. I love 80s music, so I think that will be really fun. But I think, really any of them would be a great performance and a great show to go to.
So you've got food trucks there.
Yes.
They can get a little pricey. But can people bring their own food,
Oh, yeah.
own drink, and everything?
Yeah. We encourage people. Obviously, it's a great evening to bring a family picnic.
Right.
We provide food trucks because some people just don't want to deal with the hassle of bringing all
I
their
don't
own
blame 'em,
food.
yeah.
And there's varied options as far as food trucks go.
Is the lobster truck going to be there?
They are this weekend.
All right, there you go.
Yeah.
Oh man, okay, lobster, and then your New
I'll
England
tell you
hot
what,
dog.
Have you had a lobster roll?
Oh yeah, I've had
Okay,
one.
so you get the Connecticut lobster roll, and I will pay for it.
Oh, all right.
I'll give you a reason to
Okay,
drive
You
up.
I'm-
need to go now.
See?
I have no
And
excuse.
it's Jimmy Buffett. How could you not go, right? Okay. So, before we run out of time, though, there's other great events going on that the city puts on as well. And I know, the concerts at the park are fantastic.
Yeah.
Throw a couple of the other ones out there that are family-friendly people can go to.
100%. So coming up, we have our first city cinemas in the park.
Oh, I like those, yeah.
Which is it's a super fun evening. You can come watch on a giant inflatable screen movies. Our first one's Barbie, but we also have Toy Story, I think the original Toy Story, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, so the more current one, and then Mario, the new Mario movie. So great family fun events to go to, and that's the last Friday of each month, or the fourth Friday of each month through October. And then we also have our Celebrate series, which is at the Canyon Country Community Center.
Oh, yeah.
Super fun. We highlight different cultures from around the world, and it's a great way to kind of experience culture without having to travel, obviously, to that country. So coming up, we have Japan, and then
And
Germany.
their foods, too, right?
So there you can taste foods from the culture. We bring out music from each culture.
That's my thing.
Got
Yes.
something for you to
I
do
wa-
every month now,
I
right?
know,
I'm
I
pulling
got-
up your calendar. I'll be
Yeah,
done in a
so
minute.
second Friday. Second Friday.
Second Friday,
Yeah, for Celebrate.
it is my belief that food always brings people together, no
Love that.
matter
I will
what.
give
Yes,
you that. I will
yes.
give you that. Well, listen, it's been great having you here and
Thank
learning
you.
about, what's going on. We'll have to have you back when we do a little catch up with the calendar. And I always say it, the great thing about the city, there's something going on for everybody. There's something, especially for families, and they're family safe events.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah. So thanks for coming in, Kyle Lopez from the city. Be sure to check out the concerts.
City of Santa Clarita.
The city of Santa Clarita.
come on.
Well, thank you for coming in.
I'm
Yeah,
glad to
thanks
be
for
here.
being there.
Thank you.